Good morning. Good morning. I'm rosboundy, psychic medium, bringing to you the Daily LENORMAND Card Spread reading. And I did just pop into the chat stream for those on the Facebook sites and YouTube, the links for my psychic.online or thatpsychic.online and my consulting website, the rosboundy.com.au. Just so that I didn't forget and that you have that as the top of reference if you're needing personalised readings. This is a general card spread reading, so what you're needing to do is to tap into your connection with spirit, your own psychic senses or intuition, and receive what is going to be the message that you get from these cards for yourself, you knowing what the context of your life is. Okay, so we're going to go over to the cards now. Here we go, and it's a good morning to Nat. And we've got Rena here this morning as well. Yay! We've got the regulars, wonderful. And Sarah, good morning. Lovely to have you all here for the now. And we are in the now, aren't we, as we're watching this. Right, what I've brought to our spread today, what I've brought differently is using this. I found, as I was looking for my letter opener, the usual one, I saw these, and now these are letter openers, not daggers. And this one is actually the one that my mum had many years ago. I'm seeing things from old times, as in old lives, the ones that have passed on, because mum and dad have passed on. You can sort of just see the CWA in that. It's not focusing on it. Obviously, it's not a white enough background for it. But lovely little mementos that we can keep. There it is. It focused just then. I'm using this as the pointer today. Now, here we go. Here we've got our card for today. Today I choose joy. Oh, I like that. Beautiful card. Just because I can see that we've got the clouds there. So here we've already got something that's pointing us to a connection with the owl wisdom. Today I choose joy. We are going to choose joy in any of those more difficult situations we might find ourselves in. Difficult to negotiate more than anything. We're using still the Sarah Marchetti's Gilded Reverie Lenormand Expanded Edition. And here we have the 5 cards that we're going to be reading. Now, because these are pretty much big enough to see the cards without zooming in, I'm going to just leave them as they are and just point. Oh, that reflection is rather disconcerting, isn't it? Anyway, books. I really loved it when I saw this one. This is the first one that gets laid down, and I really loved it when I saw this. It's in the home space. So books in the home space. We've got the ship in the workspace. We've got clouds in the unexpected. It's the compass as our role, and we've got the sun as that outcome. And the linchpin, I suppose, that is central to what today is going to be. And I always notice in this card that this has the sundial, the old way of telling time as such, but it's just that smile, because the sun does lift our energy, doesn't it? Yeah, books in the home space. Yay. I really do enjoy, love it. Books really are something that is the ultimate way of permanently, as long as they don't get burnt up or lost or anything, but permanently recording thoughts in journals, words that we want to share with others in prose, poetry, storytelling, all sorts of ways, instructional, educational. There's so many different ways that we share via the medium of a written word in books. So I absolutely love this, because for our intellectual levels, I don't know if chimpanzees read or other things. I suppose they do train them to. But generally, we are the species that does look to our learnings from books, written down language, symbols that can be read as a language. When you look at the Egyptian hieroglyphs, and even further back, the Toltec, the Aztec, so many hand paintings on the walls with Aboriginal messages to each other and storytelling, even in the other countries that have similar style of communicating back in the ancient times. It's all to do with how we're wanting to express ourselves. So in our home space today, if you're needing quiet time to take in that type of shared expression from others, take that time. Make sure that you are spending that time, or you yourself could be putting down what is your thoughts, concerns or joys, all of that sort of thing, because we are choosing joy today, remember, in a journal where we are writing the words by our own hand, that type of thing. It's just a wonderful, broad subject. What message are you getting around books that's in your home space? Maybe you do have a day off, an extra day off in the week or something like that. I work part-time, so today's another of those days where I can spend some time with books. So I'm really enjoying that this is where it landed. So feel into that one. What are you receiving from books in the home space? We're moving across, beautiful sunshine. You can imagine sailing the seas. This is sort of an airship, that more fantastical styling of what is the travel that's going to take a little bit more time. So something in your workspace, if you are working, is going to be needing that little extra time to shift it wherever it needs to be, to travel with it, to plan a little bit more long term for this one in the workspace. I don't think it means a holiday. I think it could mean that there's something that you need to take a bit of a holiday from the immediate to plan a longer term project or something. Get the basis down for that. Have that bit more further in the future vision for what you're doing in your work so that you can actually plan it. You still need to spend that time doing what you need to in the daily aspect of your work, but there's going to be some time today where put some thought to the longer term goal and direct it that way. Looks like we've got a troll in there. Someone putting in their bot stuff. Now, not sure what page that is. Just report if you do see anything that's like, are you interested in psychic readings and stuff like that, send me a friend request or other form of that. Do hit you do a right click or you tap on it till you get the report spam, and then block delete as you wish. I go back in later to permanently delete. So that's what so this is where we're at here as far as longer term planning. The clouds and that sort of thing, those who are spamming and trolling in places and spaces in our Facebook or any social media, they do bring a cloud into it, because you start to get very frustrated around what others think that they can do in your space without permission. So here we are, cloud, unexpected. First instance, I can say for my day, very annoying. And now I'm starting to feel angry. But what we're doing here is choosing joy, because the cloud actually does clear that away. Clouds are not permanent. They're fleeting. So when that energy pops up, allow it to be that instant and choose the joyful, bringing it out of that cloudiness and into the sunshine where the birds are flying free. So those moments where it does give you that feeling of, and you feel low, I wouldn't say depressed, but it's that flatness, it's that frustration, it's what you feel, it's just not quite right, possibly. Take a breath and then breathe it away into the upper skies. As far as you're going to float, you're going to fly, you're going to really move and shift those clouds and be in that gorgeous sunshine. As we're moving down to our role, here we've got the compass. So you're not going to get lost in this. You have your compass. Tap into what is your inner compass of happiness and joy, and moving that in the direction that you're really wanting to do. So bring it forward, move in that direction, and trust. I think it really is trusting that what you're experiencing is absolutely perfect for you. So that as you're realigning that compass to the north-south, because it will wobble a little bit, but then steady, bring it in and steady it so that you are actually bringing it, really settling it into what direction you know that you're going to go, especially with your work, especially with you're going to clear and cleanse those dark clouds away and going to bring focus on that is the sunshine, on that is a really good energetics around what you're doing today, so that you are bringing the smile to yourself, that inner self, as well as sharing with others, as well as everyone around you. Bring that smile to share. And I think that's what the outcome is telling us. It's going to complete with that beautiful smile, that beautiful energy of the sun. We all know how nice it is when you just get that perfect spot, when you can sit in the sun and enjoy the warmth, enjoy that feeling of, and it does bring a happiness and strength, not the heat type of sunshine, but that beautiful warming energy. We're going to have that through all of our day, and it's beautiful, especially when we choose joy. Deliberately put that intention out there to do that. Okay, so now, Emily, I have seen your comment there, your question more so. So you're in hospital with preterm labour. I'll just send you a personal message for that one, rather than putting that here on public show. All good though, all good, no dramas. I don't feel that's something to answer here on the public forum of what is the Daily Lenormand Card Spread reading, general card spread reading. Each and every one of you keep practicing how you're bringing in those messages for yourself, that you are connecting more strongly every time with your spiritual connections. Whether it is the angels, remember, it can be any form of that energetics, the realm of everything that you can tap into. That it could be your guardian angels, it could be some guiding spirits, it could be animal spirits that are guiding you as well, or possibly even those who have already passed before you on the other side. So trust that. Thank you, Rena. Thank you for that. And from you, Emily, thank you. And also, Sarah, thank you. Have a wonderful and blessed day to everyone. So I will finish there. So thank you, each and every one of you, for continuing to be here and sharing with me the cards and it's just the energy of the all that we are, isn't it? So be the best you, and namaste until tomorrow morning. Bye for now.